Afternoon everyone. Sun's right there in my face. It's Sunday, it's November the 5th. Pretty sure it's the 5th. It's yep, November the 5th. It's 1:45 p.m. Thanks to that stupid time change. I'm back up here on public land. I didn't hunt this morning. I slept in this morning. They call it No Rest November for a reason, man. I've been hard at the last, really hard probably this past week anyway. Not much avail right now. Nothing. I had a shot. The only thing I've really had a shot at in the last week is a small spike, and he actually had one side broke off. That hair spraying out with, sprayed my stuff down with Synthesize. I've already sprayed some of it down. Just got dressed here on the side of the road. My wife thinks I'm crazy because I always wait till I get to where I'm going before I get dressed. I'm on public land. I'll show you the access road here. There's where I come in, and I've already turned my vehicle around. I went up the road there and turned around. I am heading up on this little hill right here. Pretty steep ridge. There's a huge ridge line that runs from way at the beginning of this property to good ways out through this way. It drops off right out here. And it's got all these drainages and ridges coming down. It goes down over the hill right there. Turn back around to me right now. Don't make you too dizzy. I've never hunted this spot right here. I've hunted probably about 1/8 mile or so down here. That's where I was at yesterday. And then I've hunted the real steep, what I call a hill. It's probably about 1/8 mile around that way. And I've got nice bucks. Not recently, but throughout the summer and early season, even as about a week ago. On camera up there, and beginning of season there was some down there, so I know they're traveling this ridge line. So this is kind of the midway point between the two. So I'm gonna head up on this hill right behind me. It's super dry. 65 degrees right now. It'd be a good day for, I don't know, hike or biking or something like that. Probably not the best day to be hunting, but man, it is super dry, so I'm gonna take my time being quiet. Just get up there and see what's up there. And once I get up there, I'm probably gonna go ahead and just get up in a tree and hunt the rest of the evening thanks to that stupid time change. Again, I hate that stuff. It's probably gonna be dark around 5:30ish. There's no clouds in the sky, so it's pretty bright outside. May get a little bit more. A lot of the foliage is already off, so got a pine thicket right over here to my, if I'm facing up the hill, right to my right. I looked at it on the map, so I'm gonna try to kind of hang maybe close to it. You know, transition spots can be really good spots to, you know, get some movement in. I'm gonna go up the hill here and see if I can find a little bench, or if I can find a good trail come around the side of the hill with scraper, any kind of sign I'm gonna set up on. So I'm gonna get finished spraying down here and get up there on the hill. And anyway, get a little bit of hunting in. I am off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm burning another vacation day. Depends on what I see up here this evening, because right now I really don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm really thinking about going back here up on this hill, hitting this, sitting up on that scrape again. Last 2.5, 3 days, I have had no activity on that thing. Last Wednesday, when weather turned 24 hours, I had 3 bucks within a couple hours, and then I've had a doe, on the same doe or a different doe. Twice I've caught doe on camera peeing in the thing, so I know it's a hot scrape. Depends on what I see up here this morning. I might either come here or probably go up there and hit that thing one more time. So anyway, guys, I'll have the camera rolling, but hopefully maybe I get something tonight. I can just take tomorrow off. Alright, guys, I'm at the top of the hill here, and I just got to the top. And when I was coming up, it looked like it was a little bit of a bench here. It's not really much of a bench, maybe just a little. The pine thicket's about less than 100 yards to my right here. And it's really thick and nasty, and it's a little small flat part, real super thick off to my right. It starts to get a little thicker off to my left. There's just a small little opening here. It's not super thick, but it's got some stuff. I walked up top of the hill, and I was like, man, I see a little pine tree. I was like, I bet there's a scrape underneath that thing. It's not a pine tree, but it's a little, I think it might be a little hickory tree or something. It's not a very big tree. There's a scrape right there, and there's cleared out. I'd say that thing was probably hit sometime today, earlier this morning. And then going up the hill here, it's really thick up all around it. Just this little tiny opening. I'm in a pretty good sized white oak right here. I'm a little bit, not quite as high off the ground as what I usually am, but there's a little tree in front of me. If I go up one more, if I can make one more move up, which I typically do, I'll have a couple limbs blocking my shot. I just range find that little tree. It's 27 yards from where I'm at. Perfect. I'm going to sit here tonight. If I don't see anything, I will be back in this tree in the first thing in the morning. So, alright guys, hopefully next, I don't know, tonight or in the morning, might get some action here. I'm excited. Good morning, everyone. It's November 6th. It's Monday, and it's 15 minutes till 6, and I'm not at work. I am back up here on public land. I was up here last night, found this spot. Wind wasn't the best last night. I wasn't surprised I didn't see anything. I think it is a good spot, but bedding area or the thicket I had off my right, I'm pretty sure it's the bedding area. Sometimes the wind blew into it, sometimes it blew up the hill. It was just swirling. It didn't blow the whole time, but it did blow a little bit. But this morning it's got a slight breeze, and it's an east wind. It's going to be hitting me directly in the face, blowing my scent back down the hill till about 10 o'clock. It's going to shift just slightly, blowing to my left, which shouldn't hurt me too bad. It's 35 degrees right now. The high is about 62, 64 today, something like that. I'm going to stay here for quite a while. I'm at least going to stay here through the midday, probably 1 or 2 o'clock anyway. I do got a little bit of something I got to do to my vehicle here when I get home this evening, so back to work tomorrow, so joy. Anyway, guys, just make it short, and I'm going to get my stuff on and get up in the tree. Well, guys, it is almost 2 o'clock, and I'm going to get down out of this tree. Sorry, sun's behind me. I'm trying to block it so I can't hardly see the viewfinder. I'm going to get down out of this tree, and I'm going to do some scouting. I haven't seen the first thing all morning, but I just checked my trail cameras, and I am absolutely sick of my stomach. The big 8-point that I've been after, hoping to get across, that scrape is probably less than 500 yards from where I'm at now. He was on that scrape at 7:30 this morning. I am absolutely sick. There was another nice buckhead was in there last night about 1:30 this morning, but he was in there at 7:30 this morning. And if I hadn't found this scrape right here yesterday, hadn't found this spot yesterday, that's where I was going to go this morning. I'm freaking sick. Oh my gosh. If I just don't. Oh my gosh, I don't know what else to say. I'm sick. Well, anyway, that's one thing about me. You never can tell. Gosh, 7:30 he was on that scrape. Oh my gosh. I've got a tree picked out maybe 20 yards from that scrape up there. Oh my gosh. I'm sick of my stomach. Yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to get down here. Go ahead and talk loud now because wind's picked up and been here all day, and my target buck's at the other scrape that I should have hunted this morning. I'm not, so I'm pretty much sick. I feel like throwing up, to be honest with you. But hey, that's hunting. At least he's still around, I know that. Anyway, I was going to show you my little setup I've got here. I'll set up of course, obviously I hunt on my saddle. I have been for about, I think it's my 5th season now. And this is how I pretty much set up every time out. So I'll turn the camera here and show you. I'm going to start out with, I always put my camera right here on my left arm. I mean my left side. It's usually around center to just off center right here because this is my strong side shot. There's my gear hoist. I always hang my bow right here, and I leave a little bit of space right in between my bow and my camera. My action cam that I usually forget to turn on when a deer comes in, but when I'm bored, I usually take a little bit of video with it. I clip it onto my tether here. There's my rappel device. Obviously, there's my platform. And I keep a clip right here. And I got a little piece of wire that I hang my quiver on right here. I always take an arrow out, but the other ones are always right there close. Doesn't need a second shot. And my pack always hangs right here on my right-hand side. I always put it down kind of low in case I need to swing my camera around and get a shot, or if I need to take a shot on this side of my bow. Of course, it's open right now. I've got a lot of stuff that I've been getting my ground call out this morning, and my camera and stuff sit in there. Bought some coffee with me this morning, but that's my setup. This is how I set up every time in my saddle. Like I said, there's my platform and stuff. So I'm getting ready to get down out of the tree and pack it up for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, November 11th. Sorry about my camera trying to focus in now. This light in this car is terrible. Don't have a lot of light here, but I just want to do this real quick, so I don't want to do a lot of talking while I get my tree. It's Saturday, November 11th. We got about an hour before daylight. I'm back up on public land. I'm hunting over a scrape that I should have been on Monday. I took Monday off work. Did not hunt this because I found I scouted another spot Sunday evening, found another fresh scrape, sit there Sunday evening. Sit there at about 2 o'clock Monday because about 1:30 I checked my camera and one of the deer I was after was on this scrape up there on top of this hill at 8:30. And my wife laughed at me. Y'all can too if you want, but I physically got sick to my stomach. I thought I was going to throw up. If I had any food in me, I probably would have. You know, it's pretty bad to let a deer get like that. But it was my own stupidity. I mean, it wasn't like I was at work and it showed up. There ain't nothing I could do about that. I took that day off, and that's where I was going to hunt that morning. At the last minute, I changed my mind, which is something I do quite a bit. But anyway, yeah. So hopefully, there's been a couple bucks in there this week on and off. Hunting scrapes right now could be a hit and miss because these bucks are after these hot does. It's a community scrape because I've got several bucks hitting this scrape right now, and I think it's got a couple does on it. But at 4:30 yesterday evening, I wasn't able to hunt it yesterday. Matter of fact, we had some much needed rain come in late Thursday night, and it rained on and off pretty much all day yesterday till yesterday evening, right before dark. And I think we got a little bit more last night. It is extremely foggy up here this morning, but I am prepared to do an all-day sit, dark to dark if needed. I've already told my wife that. I've got plenty of little snacks and water and everything else. Temperature right now was 37 degrees, a high of 55 today. Very light winds, overcast. Perfect day to be in the woods. At 4:30 yesterday, I did have a doe on that scrape. I'm assuming she peed in it. I wasn't able to download the video because I've already used up my video allowance for this month, but it resets in a couple days. But then right after dark, that was at about an hour apiece. There was two smaller bucks that hit the scrape. And at 3:30 this morning, something hit it, but it was so foggy, I could barely make out the trees. I couldn't tell what was on there, but something hit it at 3:30. So hopefully one of them bucks, there's at least two of them that's hitting this scrape. They're not in there daily, but they do hit it. And, there are two bucks that are legal up here. They are big enough to be legal up here. And I will shoot anyone. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, I'm going to shoot the first buck that's legal up here. I don't care which one it is. If I see a buck that's legal up here. And what I mean by that, this is public land. There's a minimum of a 14-inch spread. That has to be a minimum. No antler size, no points or nothing like that. Just spread, 14-inch spread, and that's it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out here, get dressed, and get up on the hill. Got about an hour, and I got a heck of a hike up this hill. footage come out, but I hope it was pretty good. Oh my gosh, I seen that buck up there about, oh no, he might have been 100 yards, maybe not quite that far up the hill. He was going from my right to my left. And I got the grunt call out and grunting on him. And he looked down this way and he started making a beeline right toward me. And I've mentioned before, they got that stupid size restriction up here. They got to be a 14-inch spread. He was borderline. I think he might have been good enough, man, but oh my gosh, I didn't want to take a chance. Oh my gosh, I almost shot him. Oh, I couldn't really tell because he was coming down through here. I was like, nah, he ain't big enough. He ain't big enough. He walked within 5 yards of me right here. I don't know how I got away with recording him like I did. And he walked by me. He got about 10 yards behind me. Got behind a tree, and I got my bow off. And he was walking directly away from me, and I could see his size from the back, and I'm sitting there thinking, I think he's wide enough. I think he's wide. It's 14-inch. It's hard to explain, but they say the ears outside the ears, but their ears are constantly moving. I've never been able to understand that. So I've passed up a lot of deer up here like that just because of that stupid rule that I knew he was borderline. He was either going to be right on it or just over or just under. I didn't want to take the chance because I know there's a lot bigger ones up here. There's some up here that there ain't no question. And I was hoping he was one of them. It's, oh my gosh, I've been up here all day. It's 4:39 right now. I've got probably 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes till dark. I ain't got much time. I got less than an hour till dark. Oh gosh, I'm shook out now. Oh my gosh. That was worth it. I've sit up here all freaking day, all day. And, man, other than them spikes, he was the best one. Man, I'll be back up here. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm kind of regretting not shooting him. That was borderline, but man, I can't take a chance on getting caught up. I mean, you know, it's their rules, you know. And you know, I don't want to shoot something that to be, you know, not big enough. It's a hell of a fine they give you. So, my gosh, I hate that rule. I freaking hate it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off. Like I said, I got about 45 minutes. I'm sitting there until it gets dark. Man, maybe his big brother or something comes through. Like I said, there's a couple of them up here. I got on camera right here, just scrape about 30 yards from me. He just walked right by. There's 2 or 3 of them up here. There's no doubt they're plenty big enough. One of them show up next little bit. I'm sitting there, so hopefully I can get on video. But, oh my gosh, it was pretty exciting. shaking. Did you see the size of that bear? He was about 20. Oh my gosh, if it wasn't for that brush right here in front of me, I almost cut that brush this morning. I almost cut that freaking brush right here. It's on this little tree. Oh my gosh, he was about 20, 25 yards. Oh my God, he was huge. Oh my God, the big old bear. Oh, 10 more yards, I'd have got a shot. Oh my gosh, I was going to try to shoot him. The only shot I had, he was quartering away about 35, 40 yards. He's going up the hill now. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't take that shot though. Not on that big boy. Oh my gosh, I am shaking. Oh, I'm shaking too bad to get out of this tree. Oh, if I'd have shot him, I probably wouldn't be able to get out of it. Oh my gosh, he was huge. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta calm down, get out of this tree. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow.